more than this. So, but obviously, I don't know what's going on. People are not joining because of different time zone and all. So, my name is Olumide. I'm the partnership lead at IMB Hub. So, IMB Hub is a global marketing agency that works on marketing across up region platform, as well as online and offline marketing agency. Due to what we do, we have access to different companies across different regions in terms of importing and exporting business, part of what we do aside. So for now, majority of our clients outside Nigeria, because our company here based in Nigeria, China, Caribbean countries. We know we have close to 10 islands on Caribbean. We have Grenada, Jamaica, and so on and so forth. But for now, as well, we have for exports and imports in Cameroon and other African countries. So, but for now, we have 2 openings here. But in terms of the opening about imports, which is for the China, people that are interested in AliExpress, in their what's it called? In their express business slot. So which is they have slot for business owners that are going to be importing in big scale. While you wait till September for us to be able to export to China directly from every part of the country, but it has to be directed or navigated to through marketing agency, which we belong to be part of them. But the opportunity for Caribbean at the moment here, which are a lot of island inside Caribbean countries, which talks about a lot of activities in terms of exports and all diverse of exports. If you remember vividly, I spoke on the group chat saying that we should list our products in terms of what we do. This is how it is here. In different islands under Caribbean, there are specific needs of products. You understand? So because the other agency that we work with through the Caribbean country here, they try to tackle each product that are specific to each island. You understand? So if you know you are into clothing, which is textiles, let us know that okay, textiles is what I'm into. If you are into fast food, processed food, let us know that you are into fast food. If it is maybe charcoal that you are into, let us know that you're into charcoal. So if we get to know the number of or what we do in terms of information about what we want to export, it is very easy to tell them that okay, we have number of people that are into textiles, we have number of people that are into agriculture, we have people that are into food. So they can go out there and then give us direct access to our direct buyer. That is the method at which we run, which is very important. And now, knowing fully well that these are 2 countries here, they are in agreement. You can check the Ministry of Import and Export in Nigeria alongside with Caribbean. So we have a dynamic relationship with which has opened a lot of opportunities for Nigeria to export product to Caribbean, and for Caribbean as well to import some product to Nigeria, depending on which is vice versa. And then because we are Nigerian, it is Nigeria company, it is not really meant for Nigeria company alone. Other companies, other countries rather can be a beneficiary to this through our medium. And one thing for you to be part of our export chain network here is 1, you have to identify your company. Either you are registering as a company or you are registering as an individual. If you're registering as an individual, at least your business will be registered as business name, even if it is not limited, so that we can be able to checkmate your company and try to see one or two investigation about who you are. Then if you are part of the country, part of the company, itemize your company name and list so that we can document and, you know, we could know that, okay, we are dealing with the right source of people. You understand? So that is how it is, and that is what it goes. So that is what I want to talk about. Then the next one I'll be moving on basically here is going to be the product sampling. So now, for instance, I'm coming. I wish I could. Let me check the one I did last. So I'm going to share my screen. Oh, okay. Let me see. Cannot minimize. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute, please. I'm going to open a folder as an example of how the sampling is. So the sample of product here. Now, for instance, most of us are, because you have to profile your product. Product profiling is very key, because if we want to send them, okay, these are the items we have here. It has to show the image, it has to show the price, and the price has to be in dollar because it has to be in global standard measure. So you know the price in your local what's it
Sorry,
called?
let me there.
You said?
I'm not seeing your screen. You said you're sharing something.
I'm
You
coming.
can project, yeah.
I'm launching it. Don't worry. I'll share it. I'll open this one. So I just want to show us the brief on how our profiling should be. So your product profiling has to be very key, which it has to be in dollar rate, in the sense that knowing fully well the price of the product here in your country, in different country, convert the money to dollar so that everybody gets to know what they are buying, so that plus or minus at average of some percentage, everybody know that this is how much I'm spending and this is how much I'm buying. So for instance, I'm going to share my screen soon. We did a fabric for so brand. I'm coming. Let me share my screen so that we can see. So this is part of what we did, and advantage of us doing that enable, because they know that we are registered already here. Coming. Sorry, can you see my screen? Please
Yes,
confirm.
we can see it.
Okay, good. So thank you very much for that. So now, part of example of what we did one for fabric company like that in Nigeria, and this was successful. We did it last 2 months. So this is it. We were able to get different Ankara directly from the company, and we help them to package it. You can see this is fabrics. So we were able to do it accordingly to against the price there in Nigeria. And then we tell them that in what row it comes. We have to do it one by one. So if you are doing your product as well, make it the same. And there are different form atuches. Cannot compare. This is just textile. Compare it with food. Compare it with charcoal, and compare it with consumable food and packaged food. This is just an example, and there are other details at which we can work with it. These are just example how it is. You understand? So that is what I said I should share. So if you can work on your profiling, your company profiling and your product, fine, let us know. So that by the time, because we are having a meeting with the head of commerce in Caribbean very soon. So I told him that we need to do onboarding meeting, that I have to do onboarding meeting with us today. So that after today's meeting, by God's grace, before Monday, I'm going to get details of the company that are really interested in doing this business. Because everybody obviously can see the advert, want to be part of it, and not everybody really know what. Because I can't bring everybody on board. If it is 2 persons that can be in the meeting to understand more about the product, is fine. Whether that they are interested in getting to do and they are ready to do the product. So we move from there. So if you have any question, kindly ask before I ask us a few questions. I think we are not much. So if you have any questions regarding to what I've said, based on what I've shared, or based on the information you've had since morning, let me know. Mr. Ebenezer.
I have.
Okay, anybody?
I have one question, Aramide. I'm based in Tanzania, so I'm in East Africa, Tanzania, and I've been exporting raw crops, coffee, white beans, to India and China. So my question was, is this opportunity for Caribbeans only, or whoever's doing exportation from any country, you'll be able to? And looking on my area of opportunity is more of crops. So we do crops here in Tanzania, and the number of crops which are consumable in India and China, and now another market open in Europe, especially avocado. We're sending to Europe, and we have cashews. So I was trying to listen what you are putting as an opportunity and mapping to what we have here in Tanzania, and trying to, I'm realizing that your agents focusing on Caribbean, and what would be your role as an agent? Is it connecting me with the buyer? Because I do know that the biggest struggle I have here in Tanzania is to get the right and potential buyer from the mentioned country, India, China, and Europe, but major India and China, because that's where the largest market is and the demand for the crops that are here in Tanzania are. So maybe you confirm to me, do you have any other target market? And what would be your role as an intermediary agency connect me to a buyer? And how do we share in terms of revenue, or in terms of what would be your position into my business? Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So thank you very much. So, first of all, I really appreciate your question. Secondly, yeah, we have access to different markets, both Asian, Africa, and Europe. But for now, it's just like, the portal, just like a portal. When the portal is open, then we try to utilize opportunity. At the moment, we have access direct to head of commerce in Caribbean, all the whole island under Caribbean country. So, we've had a couple of meetings. Even they are looking up for service. It's not all ordinary product they are into, like product export, people that can work remotely and all. But for now, we focus on product and product. So moving forward here, if that is the first thing we need to consider is your profiling as a brand or as an individual. If you want to be part of this opportunity through us, we need to have your profile. And your profile basically comes with just $100 to know that, okay, this person is with us. And then in that aspect, if you know you have product profiling is good, specific product profiling, you can't do everything. So product profiling talks about, for instance, if you're into cashew or whatsoever, right? So you just like the way I itemize all those products, just do them. This is for cashew, this is the price against the global rate. You understand? So every product that has been exported through us, we just 5% of every product sales. That is what we charge regarding what, even if it is $10 worth of product that was able to, being sold out. As an agency, we have access to 5% just to be able to track the movement based on from what's it called? From starting point to finish delivery. It's as simple as that, nothing more than that. So the first initial we need to plan that is your profile. You have to be very genuine, and then your product profiling, so that we can tender your profiling to the Caribbean commerce directly. If I'm clear. I don't know, maybe my question is clear, right?
Clear.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So any other question, please? So Mr. Ebenezer, Mr. Akonde, you just came. Funny enough, we record the question, the interview. In case you have any question, we can send it to the group, and then you get to see the link as well. So I think we're done for now. So I really appreciate everybody coming, and then the link will be uploaded soon. So anybody that most people maybe they are at work or whatsoever, they can share to see. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Mr. Isaiah. Hope to hear from you soon. Please, you can chat me up privately. Let's talk. Let's move on continuously about this conversation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.